Hello and welcome to, this. Look, let's be honest, the future is about as easy to predict as a herd of cats on roller skates. But one thing is becoming increasingly clear. The robots are coming. No, not the laser-eyed Schwarzenegger kind, though. Let's be honest at this point, who bloody knows? I'm talking about AI, algorithms, and all that jazz. Now, before you start stuffing your mattress with canned goods and practicing your best eye for one, welcome our new computer overlord's speech, take a breath. Because while it's true that AI is poised to flip the script on the job market, some jobs are just too damn human for even the fanciest algorithm to handle. So if you're currently sweating over which career path to choose, or you're just morbidly curious about which professions will survive the robot uprising, you've come to the right place. We're counting down the top 10 jobs that are, as far as we can tell, AI-proof. For now. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have healthcare workers. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, have you been mainlining hand sanitizer again? Robots performing surgery, that's insane. And you're right, it is insane. Mostly because robots are already assisting in surgeries. But here's the thing, while AI can be a whiz at analyzing scans and even holding a scalpel under very, very close supervision, there's one crucial element it lacks: a pulse. Healthcare is about more than just algorithms and diagnoses. It's about human connection, empathy, and the ability to deliver bad news with something resembling a soul. You think you'd want a cold, unfeeling robot telling you have the flu? No. You want a kind, overworked, slightly too chipper for 7 a.m. nurse to tell you, preferably while brandishing a lollipop. The point is, robots can be fantastic tools in healthcare, but they can't replace the human touch, the ability to understand and respond to a patient's fear, or the sheer panic in a doctor's eyes when they realize they've lost their pager again. So to all the nurses, doctors, and even the occasionally lost pager-wielding healthcare heroes out there, rest assured, your jobs are safe, for now. Coming in at number 9, we have the noble profession of teaching. Sure, AI can spit out facts faster than the kid who ate too much candy on Halloween, and it can grade multiple choice tests in a nanosecond. But can it inspire a love of learning? Can it deal with a classroom full of over-sugared, sleep-deprived teenagers without resorting to hiding under the desk? Can it explain long division without involuntarily twitching? The answer, my friends, is a resounding no. Teaching is about so much more than just information transfer. It's about igniting curiosity, nurturing creativity, and guiding young minds through the often terrifying labyrinth of adolescence. It's about understanding that sometimes the best way to reach a student is not through an algorithm, but through a well-timed fart joke or a shared love of terrible reality TV. So, to all the teachers out there battling it out on the front lines of education, armed with nothing but a whiteboard marker and the sheer will to live, you have my utmost respect, and more importantly, job security. At number 8, we have the wonderfully messy, gloriously unpredictable world of creative artists. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, AI can already generate art. There are algorithms out there composing symphonies and painting masterpieces. And you're right, sort of. AI can create technically proficient, even aesthetically pleasing works. But art, true art, that's a whole other kettle of fish, my friends. See, art is about expressing the human experience in all its messy, complicated glory. It's about channeling emotions, ideas, and experiences into something tangible, something that resonates with others. And last I checked, robots haven't quite mastered the whole feeling emotions thing. They're great at processing data, but they're not exactly known for their existential angst or their ability to perfectly capture the bittersweet joy of finding a $10 bill in your pocket. So, to all the writers, painters, musicians, and everyone else out there boldly creating in the face of an increasingly automated world, never doubt your value. The world needs your unique perspective, your emotional depth, and yes, even your occasional bouts of crippling self-doubt. Robots can't replicate that. They've tried, believe me, it's a bloodbath. Chapter 4, Psychologists and Therapists, The Mind Matters. Sliding into the number 7 spot, we have the mind menders, the soul soothers, the people who nod understandingly while you recount your dream about your boss chasing you through a shopping mall with a live lobster psychologists and therapists. Look, we all have problems. Some of us are just better at hiding them than others. And while there are undoubtedly apps for that now, there are some things an algorithm just can't replace. A good therapist provides a safe space for you to unravel, to explore the darkest corners of your psyche without judgment. They listen, they empathize, and most importantly, they refrain from saying, "Have you tried turning it off and on again?" when faced with an existential crisis. The human mind is a complex and often terrifying place. It takes another human being who's been through the ringer themselves to truly understand and navigate its twists and turns. So to all the therapists out there holding space for the rest of us, you have my eternal gratitude and probably some excellent group discount rates on bulk tissues. Chapter 5, Skilled Trades More Than Meets the AI. Coming in at number 6, we have the unsung heroes of the built environment, the people who keep our lights on and our toilets flushing, skilled tradespeople. Now, I realize this might seem counterintuitive. After all, robots are already assembling cars and building houses. But while AI might excel at repetitive tasks in a controlled factory setting, it's a different story out in the real world. Imagine this. Your toilet is overflowing, spewing forth a geyser of unspeakable horrors. Do you want a robot fiddling around down there, its circuits short-circuiting from the sheer existential dread of the situation? Or do you want a grizzled, world-weary plumber who's seen it all and lived to tell the tale? The trades require adaptability, problem-solving skills, and a certain level of comfort with getting your hands dirty, both literally and metaphorically. So, to all the plumbers, electricians, carpenters, and everyone else who keeps our world running, you have my deepest respect and also my plumber's number. Please don't tell him I said that. Chapter 6, Social Workers, Humanity at its Finest. At the midway point, clocking in at number 5, we have a profession that's all about human connection social work. This is a field where empathy, understanding, and the ability to navigate complex social systems are paramount. Social workers are the often invisible scaffolding supporting our most vulnerable communities. They're advocates, counselors, and problem solvers, working tirelessly to improve the lives of others. They tackle issues like poverty, mental health, and addiction, often with limited resources and a whole lot of bureaucratic red tape. This is not a job for the faint of heart, nor is it one that can be easily automated. It requires a deep well of compassion, a nuanced understanding of human behavior, and the ability to build trust and rapport with people from all walks of life. So to all the social workers out there fighting the good fight, you have my admiration. The world needs more people like you, even if it doesn't always deserve you. Coming in at number 4, we have the profession that everyone loves to hate until they need one: lawyers. Yes, I know, the jokes write themselves, but behind every ambulance chaser and shark in a suit stereotype is a complex and challenging profession that relies heavily on human judgment and intuition. While AI can be incredibly useful for legal research, sifting through mountains of case law to find that one precedent-setting ruling, it's just not equipped to handle the nuances of a courtroom. Lawyers need to be able to think on their feet, adapt to new information, and craft compelling arguments that resonate with a jury of their peers. They need to be able to read a room, gauge the emotional temperature, and adjust their approach accordingly. In short, lawyering is about more than just knowing the law, it's about understanding people. And until robots develop a taste for courtroom drama and the ability to cry on cue, I think we're safe from a robot lawyer takeover for now. At number 3, we have the pioneers of progress, the people who dare to ask why and then spend years of their lives trying to figure out the answer, scientists and researchers. Now I realize that AI is already making waves in the scientific community, analyzing data at speeds that would make a supercomputer blush. But while AI can be a powerful tool for crunching numbers and identifying patterns, it can't replace the human spark of curiosity, the intuition that leads to groundbreaking discoveries. Science is about more than just collecting data. It's about asking the right questions, designing experiments that push the boundaries of knowledge, and interpreting results in a way that leads to meaningful insights. It's about connecting the dots, seeing the bigger picture, and sometimes just stumbling upon a breakthrough while trying to fix a broken coffee machine. So, to all the scientists, researchers, and lab coat-wearing heroes out there, keep up the amazing work. The world needs your insatiable curiosity, your willingness to challenge assumptions, and your ability to explain complex concepts in a way that doesn't make our heads explode. Coming in at number 2, we have the people who navigate the often treacherous waters of the workplace, human resource managers. Yes, AI can streamline the hiring process, scanning resumes for keywords and scheduling interviews. But when it comes to actually managing people, understanding their motivations and fostering a positive and productive work environment, you need a human touch. Think about it. Have you ever tried to reason with a chatbot? Now imagine that chatbot is responsible for mediating a dispute between two co-workers, one of whom brought their emotional support peacock to the office. Not so easy, is it? Human resource managers are the glue that holds organizations together. They're responsible for recruiting and retaining talent, addressing employee concerns, and ensuring that everyone is working towards the same goal. It's a delicate balancing act, one that requires empathy, discretion, and a healthy dose of humor. So, to all the HR professionals out there, thank you for keeping the workplace from devolving into a scene from Office Space. And finally, the number one job that AI won't be stealing by 2030, or possibly ever, is, drumroll please, writers and journalists. Yes, I realize this might seem a bit self-serving, but hear me out. AI can generate text. It can cobble together news reports based on keywords and algorithms, but can it craft a compelling narrative? Can it capture the nuances of human emotion, the subtle ironies of life, the sheer absurdity of it all? Can it make you laugh, cry, and then immediately crave a biscuit? Writing is about more than just stringing words together. It's about connecting with an audience on a deeper level, sharing stories that resonate and shining a light on the things that matter. Journalism in particular relies on human judgment, ethics, and a commitment to seeking truth, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. These are qualities that AI, at least for the foreseeable future, simply can't replicate. So to all my fellow wordsmiths out there, keep writing, keep telling your stories, and keep holding a mirror up to the world. We've got a lot of work to do, and thankfully robots aren't quite ready to take over just yet. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 jobs that are, as far as we can tell, safe from the robot apocalypse, for now. Look, the future is about as predictable as a caffeinated squirrel in a balloon factory, but one thing's for sure, the human touch, the ability to connect, empathize, and create, those are qualities that will always be in high demand. So whether you're a healthcare hero, a captain of industry, or just someone trying to make sense of this whole messy, beautiful, AI-infused world, remember this: you are valuable, you are irreplaceable, and you, unlike that rogue chatbot that keeps trying to sell me timeshares in a simulated reality, have a soul. Probably. Thanks for watching. Remember, while AI is transforming many industries, these jobs are likely to remain in human hands. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.